Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakodash, and salutation to you, Akim, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity, to the four corners of the earth, and much respect unto the elect and those for the elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So this lesson is about, right? Let the weak stay strong. Okay, and who I believe our report, and our enemies shall be found liars unto us, because our enemies are beating the wars and rumors of war drum louder and louder every day that we're waking up. Okay, especially us in this truth, us that know the prophecy of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, for it is waiting, right, that this thing's almost over with all those things that's going on right now. All right, let's go to let's get the scripture before we get to got a video. Every time I'm gonna stop the video and bring a couple scriptures. Every time they talk about something that's that the scripture talk about explicitly, I'm gonna bring a scripture about that. Right, let's go to Matthew 13. Matthew 13 verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have heard them. Right? When those things now we hear now, especially in the latter days that we are in right now, let the weak say I'm strong. Those things are being said by people that's not of the nation of Israel. Those things are being said, okay? And our enemies, again, are being found lie unto us. Our enemies who love to see those things going on, right? The word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the fall of our enemies, all those things, the prophet of old will love to see these things, right? Even though the prophets of old are still here, but in the mindset that they were in back then, they will love to see with their own eye what's going on right now. But we bless to see those things going on come to pass. And that's why we have to pray that our power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, bring all those things to fruition. Okay, when all those prophecy to come to pass, because remember, the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai are faithful in truth. Let's play the video real quick, right? This is a video from Reportify Media and Travel, expose the truth behind the Ukraine conflict with U.S. Army Colonel Douglas McGregor, right? Let's play the video, man.
Let's go on to the Russia situation. Now, there's a couple things that I wanted to bring up on this program. You did an interview with Redacted, where you said that the U.S. policy in the Middle East could leave Israel with nothing, so I want to address that. And the other one that caught my eye was Russia is still under sanctions, but its economy has not collapsed. From some of the videos, it seems like Russian lives are largely unaffected. What do you think is the point of sanctions, if they're effective or a detriment to the other people's economies?
Well, let me take the second one first on sanctions, because that's very important. Sanctions have become an expression of quote-unquote moral outrage in the United States. Any country, any nation state, anywhere that dares to contradict us, who adopts a policy stance that we don't like, is immediately targeted for some sort of economic sanction. Now, these far more effective than they are today. Because 20, 30, 40 years ago, the world was different. And we controlled the financial system, the SWIFT payment system, all of these things. If you didn't do business with us, well, then we could bar you from access to things at the World Bank. I mean, we could just go down the whole list of institutions that you couldn't access or reach. Well, the world has changed. Many of the countries that were formerly weak are now very strong. And the interesting...
You hear that? Now, let's go back. Let me replay that.
Of institutions that you couldn't access or reach. Well, the world has changed. Many of the countries that were formerly weak are now very strong.
See, the country, formerly the countries that was weak back then, now they are formerly strong. Okay? And that's in the Bible. I say, bless your eyes and your ears that you hear and that you see. We're seeing those things going on right now. All those nations that was weak financially, military, now they are strong now. The world that we live in have changed. The most have changed those things. Right? Let's play for a little bit.
And the interesting part about us is that we are probably weaker now than we have been in the last 40 years.
See, as you as weak as us. See, let's get the scripture, right? Like I said before, I'm going to play the video and bring the scriptures out, right? Let's go to Joel 3:10. Chapter 3 and 9. Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Let it come up, right? It's just exactly what we see right now with all those rumble about wars and rumors of wars. The drum beating louder and louder. That's the Lord sending message to the prophet to proclaim this among the Gentiles, and the prophets, the teachers, been the highways and byways, starting with the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, teaching those things, right? And now we proclaim this among the Gentiles, prepare war, and war is coming. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plaister into sword and your pruning wicks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Assemble yourself and call all ye heathen and gather yourself together round about theaters, because the mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. See how they're gonna beat your plowshares into swords. You need to have money. You have to have financial stability in your country. Why should I have stability in this country? America cannot control the financial system like it used to. Now those nations making money now, they can buy weapons of wars, they can make weapons of war now to come against Babylon. See? Assemble yourself and come all ye heathen and gather yourself together round about thither, because thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakening and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. This is the judgment of the Lord that's going on right now. That the weak nation are strong now. That's the judgment that the Lord gonna bring upon Babylon, especially Esau, Edom, right? Put your into sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitude in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. You see? You see, America has become weak, and all those systems shit. America, it come down to their level. And let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 14 verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. Is stir up the dead for thee, even all the chief one of the earth. Ye have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Now, all those kings of the nation, now that have Russia on their side, now they become financially stable, and now they're getting stronger and stronger. Okay, now not only financially and military, right? Now the Lord is rising up those nations against you, right? Because Yahushua is in his way. All they shall speak and say unto thee, hast thou also become weak as we? Hast thou become like unto us? That pump is brought down to the grave. See, that pump, Esau was pumped up. Esau was at the top. Now, Babylon, aka America, was at the top. Now, America has become weak every day. Because those nations don't respect Babylon no more. Now, they be able to put sanction on Babylon, aka America. Okay? In the nose of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. See, every day, as those nations coming against Babylon, okay, they're eating Babylon inside and out. Okay, the way Babylon used to get away from things, it's not happening no more. Because the word of Yahweh, power by Hashem Yahushua, are faithful in truth, right? Let's go to Isaiah. Why? Those nations are falling for Babylon no more, right? Because the Messiah have done beautiful things out here. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err, and every word thereof as a drunken man staggering his own vomit. And Babylon is known as Sodom and Egypt. Now the Lord put a perverse spirit. Babylon is falling morally, it's being morally weakened, spiritually weakened, financially weakened, and military weakened, right? He's selling all his missile or his armament to Ukraine. He's giving some to Israel, and now he's getting into his own battles. And now you have to give armament, weapons of wars to all these European countries. And now his reserve gonna be depleted. That's why he's gonna be weak military. And their men are not signing up for those things. Okay, let's go back to the video, man.
40 years. We haven't been this weak militarily or economically since 1974. And some of your audience will remember that we were so weak economically, we really faced a potential economic catastrophe. That's one of the reasons we came off the gold standard. We had put ourselves deeply into debt over the Vietnam War, which of course was another fiasco, unnecessary catastrophe we visited on ourselves.
Singapoker is the most realistic hold'em game out there, and it's free to play. This game is praised by the pros.
Unnecessary catastrophe we visited on ourselves. And at the same time, we frittered away enormous military power and capability in Vietnam, driving out lots of good human capital, people who would have otherwise stayed because they realized this war makes no sense and it's fundamentally wrong, not just strategically, but also morally. We're back there again, only this time there's no gold standard to come off. And China has been quietly shedding control or ownership of U.S. treasuries, so of the Japanese, so of the Saudis. I think the game is up. I think people realize that we're not going to be able to behave in the future the way we have in the past.
You see, game over. Game over for Babylon. Because Babylon is filling himself with the clay. He say, yo, we cannot get off the gold standard. What standard they gonna come with? The Judo money. They're gonna they're gonna reject the dollar, and come with the Judo dollar with the microchip. They're gonna come with. That's their next plan. In mind, to have more control over the financial system of this world. Okay. Let's go there. Because those people had are deep, man. Psalm 64. Psalm 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly that they shoot at him and fear not. They're doing all those things just to come against Yasharahla. You have to understand this thing. All those things what's going on right now. Yes, the Lord is doing it. But the wicked Esau, Edom, rejects it. The so-called white man rejects it is to come against Jake. Because Esau, while he's falling, you see, all his problem is Jake's. Right? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They come in and lay in snare privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" Now, every time they're crashing the economy, the gold standard, now they're about to crash the dollar and bring the digital dollar. See, Esau always want a rebirth, a renaissance. They're coming back. A new world order. Esau always want a new things over and over again. Okay, so he can father his rulership, because in his mind there's no way that they're gonna come out. They're gonna lose. They think that the nation gonna continue forever. Right? Let's go to Psalm 49:11. The inward thought is that the house shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generation. They call their lands after their own names. They think the house gonna continue forever. They're gonna keep ruling forever, and that nothing gonna come against them. Okay, that they financially they're always coming back. Okay, and military they're always gonna be the strongest. They're always gonna go out there and steal more lands and call those lands after their own names, change people's names, change landmarks into their own name. They always think they can do all those things. Okay, and now they fill themselves with thick clay, right? Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 first. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. Okay? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that with it. Okay, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it surely come, it will not tarry. See, the vision that the Lord speak of is for an appointed time. When the appointed time, when you see the nation that were weak, now they see they're strong now, and America has become weak as those nations, and those nations are seeing themselves that America are weak. And now they got no respect for Babylon no more, for Sodom and Gomorrah, for the Sodom and Egypt no more, because then they see it. America morally is falling up, spiritually falling up. All those nations see it, and they find out Babylon, aka America, is weak. Verse 6, Habakkuk 2 verse 6, shall not all this up or take up a parable against him, and a turning proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increase that which is not his. That's exactly what Esau have done. He have increased what is not his, right? Along into him that laden himself with thick clay. When you go to that word thick clay, thick clay mean a heavy debt. Babylon, aka America, is in a $35 trillion debt. If some people even said even $100 of trillion in debt, and there's no way to repay all those debt that they have. Shall they not rise up suddenly? They shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and there shall be for bodies unto them. Because thou hast spoiled many nations. That's exactly what Babylon have done. You have weakened all those nations. You have still all this, the minerals, all this, all the money, the gold, everything you have stole, right? And spoiled them in the nation, and have destroyed a lot of nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, and that's exactly what's going on. All what left of those nations. And now those nations have financial stability now. Now they create weapons now to fight again, to protect themselves against Babylon. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and all that dwell therein. Woe to him that covered an evil covetousness in his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. That's exactly what Esau have done, aka Babylon. the rulers of Babylon have done, right? They go all those earth and put financial burden on all those countries, and they put themselves on high. That's how they became so great, so financially stable, because they sold all the resources, all those nations. And by having all those mighty power that they have, not only financially and military, they think they're gonna escape the power of evil. They think they can defeat everything that come against them, right? Though I've consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and I've sinned against thy soul. Esau have cutting off many people, man. You have destroyed a lot of people, especially Jakes, especially so-called black Latinos and American. Esau have done a lot of wicked things out here, and Esau gonna pay for that. Okay, and let's go. Let's bring to show you that too. That let's go to this is from this article, Daily Mail, right? Germany fear Putin could start World War III are justified, and Vladimir will do the unthinkable if he feels NATO are unprepared. Former commander of U.S. force in Europe warns after Berlin's secret plans to tackle Russian attack are revealed. See, Russia that was weak, not only financially and military. Now, guess what? You see NATO is weak. In their eyes, they see America is weak. See? Germany fears that Russia could launch an all-out war are justified, according to the United States Army former European commander who believe Putin will do the unthinkable if he suspect NATO are unprepared. Yeah, America is unprepared. NATO is unprepared because they're weak now. They don't have the financial backing that they used to have. They don't have the military backing that they used to have. Okay? See? If nations don't take the threat of Russia seriously and act in alliance, then World War III could develop in just 18 months. Karl Yahweh Shai. See? Hey, those things are being talking about wars and rumors of wars, right? Because all those nations got to get their young men ready to fight, right? And that's what Yahushua said. In Matthew 24, verse 6. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that ye not be in trouble, for all those things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see all those things coming to pass. We're not going to be troubled about what we see. Until those things pop up, we're not worried about those things. Okay? Because what's coming next, okay, for all those things must come to pass, for the end is not yet. When you see all those rumors of wars and wars, the end is not yet, but the end is coming. Yahushua is coming, right? It's on his ways, right? For nation shall rise against nation. You're gonna see more nation rises against nation, and kingdom against the kingdom, like race wars going on right here, and nations fighting against nation, right? Those countries fighting against those countries. Russia is against NATO countries. America against Iran. All those countries, right? And there shall be famine, and great famine is coming. When all those war pop off, famine is coming. Food is not gonna be able to go to a certain part of the earth, and people are gonna be dying of hunger, right? And pestilence, and this is gonna increase on these things because those nations, they have created biological warfare, and they're gonna send those things out. And earthquake in diverse places, right? Earthquake in diverse places. Okay, you see earthquake in diverse places all the time. Pestilence in diverse places, man. All those things, famine, earthquake, pestilence, all those things are in diverse places, man. And wars and rumors of war, civil war, all those things are in diverse places, right? And all this at the beginning of souls. And so if people are soulful upon this earth, okay, they are the mourning on this earth with all those things that's going on right now, because they got no insurance. When they say peace and safety, a sudden destruction is coming upon them. That's exactly what we see, because at any moment sudden destruction can come. As much if Russia see fit that NATO is weak and America is weak, they're gonna attack. because they know it. If they see NATO is unprepared and America is unprepared, they're gonna go for it, man. That's exactly how Babylon gonna be destroyed. Or when all those the beasts come against Babylon, man. Okay, like you said, in Revelation 17 and 17. And Revelation 17 and 16, and the 10 horn which thou sawest upon the beast, those shall hit the wall and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Okay. You see the 10 horn that says upon the beast, right? It's I call that it's a European Union, right? Ancient Rome, right? But America is the new Rome, right? But America is Babylon, and it's the whole, right? And those European countries gonna destroy Babylon, man. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn with fire. For God hath put it in their heart to fulfill his will, and to agree and give the kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And with the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigned over the kings of the earth. Babylon, aka America, was ruling over the earth for a very long time. That's how they'd be able to go to put an embargo and financial burden on all those countries and steal their resources, right? Because they were reigning over the earth. Now all those European countries gonna turn against Babylon. Even NATO gonna turn against Babylon. Okay, and say we ain't doing this. That's exactly what we see. Babylon gonna be destroyed out here, man. And Russia gonna be one part of that to destroy Babylon, right? Let's go to get the third thing we see. This from this is from Aaron Whooper on X on Twitter, right? Nikki Haley, we never been a racist country. That's a lie. Let's play that video, man.
Are you a racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No. We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. But our goal is to always make sure we try and be more perfect every day that we can. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today is a...
You see, she a walking contradiction. I would say America, Babylon, aka it's not a racist country, and you say you face racism. What about all the other people that face racism? That's the very definition of a racist country. But at the end of the day, our enemy shall be found.
It's a lot better than it was then. Our goal is to lift up everybody, not go and divide people on race or gender or party or anything else. We've had enough of that in America. That's why I'm so passionate about doing this. I don't want my kids growing up where they're sitting there thinking that they're disadvantaged because of a color or gender. I want them to know that if they work hard, they can do and be anything they want to be in America.
Are you?
As you can see, Ashallah, that's a lie that told himself. Okay, let's go to John 8. And 44. John 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak of a lie, he speak of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. That lady is of his father the devil, man, and he's a liar. Devil means to a liar, an accuser. For her to say that America is not a racist, was never been a country, it's a country, no, it's a racist country, it's a lie, and she knows it. he knows America have destroyed and murdered a lot of so-called black Latinos and American in Babylon and 24 corners of the earth. And she being denying that make her a murderer and a liar and a devil, man. Okay, at the end of the day, that's what the Bible said. Hey, let's go to Psalm 55, verse 21. Let's start 20. He hath put forth his hand against such, be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. Esau have broken every covenant, okay, because of the deepened hate, deepened hate that they have for so-called black Latino American. They have a lot of treaties with Native American and destroy them all because they have the hate, because they're a racist country, right? The word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His word was softer than oil, yet with the drawn sword. See? That's the smooth words they're speaking. Like she wanna satisfy party side, okay? To say, oh, see, that's how we want to be. But that's a lie. That's a bold lie she told. Okay? Let's go to Psalm 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. That man say, oh, it's America, it's a party of racists. This man, he couldn't ask this question if he didn't know that. Because they heard the rumors. They heard what's going on here. That's why he asked those kind of questions, right? But they have to go inside their own mind, inside their own heart for them to speak lies. Because since they were born, since America, since Babylon, in section as Esau was born, they come back into Renaissance. All they have done is lies about history, lie about nationality, all that. That's all they have done. And they cannot stop lying, man, because it's in them. Now let's get the last verse real quick, okay? Let's go to Deuteronomy 33 verse 29. Deuteronomy 33 verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency, and thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. And that's why we call them. That's why they're speaking like that, because we're speaking those truths. We're calling up there upon them, we're calling them for the lie that they are, for the wishes that they are, and for the hate they have for Jacob. Okay? For all the violence they have done against Jacob. We're calling them out. And now shame covered them. Now they're trying to clean up the corner, right? And it's not gonna happen. All the truth been coming out, and there's no go back to that. And that's what the Lord say, thy enemy shall be found liars. This woman been found liar. America has been found liar out here, okay? Unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon the high places. By putting this truth, we're treading down in the high places, and now shame is covering them, okay? And Esau, as the things of Esau search out, okay? Esau being uncovered out here. That nakedness is being uncovered. That's exactly what happened to Esau. And punishment is coming for them. Okay, and the Lord is weakening their hand. Okay, and that's the truth of the matter. And with that, I hope your brothers and sisters was edified. I'm going to close this lesson by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Yokakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakodash. And shalom to the Akim that's in highways and bowels doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.